going back to the Yoru ISO comp.
Okay, return. This is what won them the first tournament of last year against this G2 team, and they're rolling back into it. Cypher's an interesting one for me. Against a double dive where the Phoenix is often that one
going back to that comp?
It'll be interesting to see how much value he can get. I think you can also win on both attack and defense. A lot of these like early lobby
I guess
fights,
you don't have to be afraid of playing against a Viper anymore either.
The Chamber is also going to be trying to pick up the op as much as possible. Babybay's got the ult,
so they got the ISO against the op.
And you've got an ISO now with a shield to try to shut that down. I do think it's actually really cool in terms of how it might match up against G2. They probably haven't scrimmed against this comp, and it's T1 comfort.
T1 was the best with their execution, their team fighting, how aggressive they were together when they won in Bangkok. They're returning to that comp. They got to return to those fundamentals if they want to stay alive.
T1 pulls a rabbit out of their hat, but is the magic there? Can they force a map 3? Let's send it back over to Achilles and Paper Thin.
That is a very big question, GB. They are running back
so I'm
the
trying
clock,
to figure out, like, is it the right counter?
How does this hold up in a modern day here in 2026, here at Masters Santiago? Because G2, I mean, they just showed this composition on Haven, and Joggamo
the Viper comp is really good versus the
this comp
Breach
in general
comp, and then also
really good. Whether it be G2
the comp that G2 runs is good against the Viper comp, but then there's the older comp good against the Paper X comp, which is the G2 comp now.
It just is not going their way.
The only difference is they're playing for Paper X, they're playing Omen instead of Astra.
This is probably about the best that they are going to be able to come up with in a short amount of time. You know, Izu, he could be a difference maker on Cypher sometimes, but you're all eyes on the Meteor on that ISO.
Cam getting the spot out on the Baby Bay there at Sewers. Leaf at the same time. Lurks in behind bricks. Will be spotted and taken down. Meteor able to find the kill. Pops the shield immediately. So double tap now in play. Now takes a munch. Gets that blind through. Now we'll look to try to push forward, still to utilize the shield, but it's going to be broken on the entry. Trent able to find one.
That's a huge seize by Trent.
As well as Meteor still fighting back, but now it falls. It's Izu. Left at 1v1 and he needs some damage. A minute remaining. He's going to go ahead.
Got a frenzy to work with as well, which is not too bad.
Sprint his way across. Knew that Joggamo was going to be nearby, given the Molly investment.
I think he jiggled and didn't see Spike anymore, so he's gambling that it's going to see
range,
years.
But now they're getting closer and closer. Set up on the trip wire there in the window.
As well.
It feels like Izu absolutely needs the headshot. 40 HP, a frenzy on the other side.
He hugs.
Jaw swings in, and that is going to be
I was going to say he tucks and hugs, which is a great thing to do.
Into the hands of G2.
Because even if he gets caught off guard, the first angle that you check when you go in the pulse plant to watch spawn is the left side.
Nobody's clearing the left side.
Right, because you're left side and you're swiping this way to re-clear.
And Baby Bay to go absolutely crazy here.
So he has the later part.
Meteor get a
See what I mean?
Kills and Izu
so even if he gets caught first, he still has a better chance, or I mean, it's even chance at that point to see who reacts and shoots better. And also, thankfully, his teammate, or sorry, his opponent is at 40 HP.
And before Izu was even ready for it.
Got a tech pause.
A great start for G2 once again. Joggamo, his heroics, his big stage presence is on display once again here in Santiago.
It looks like they're going to be investing into this one. A Stinger and a half armor into the hands of Meteor. Just that, and then a bandit for Izu. He's not going for a full half buy.
For a jump down, yeah. So he's playing Heaven, and he's going to try to watch the window for the jump out.
Amount of struggles trying to make that Stinger work against this G2 squad. That firepower across the board. So he's looking for a catch there at A main. It does allow for Leaf to
so they're adding pressure for Util for G2 to make them think that they're still going into that lead of putting Baby Bay into sewers.
Up into window.
Gap on the C-Link, though. Finally, Dre's going to watch it from Heaven.
Maybe seeing gun barrel a pixel out of place.
I think they just heard him drop most likely, too, so they got to be afraid of that.
For sure. You know you give up this space with this comp sometimes.
They're just going to be sat here hoping and praying that someone comes swinging into this to hand them a weapon, but Baby Bay not looking likely to happen.
There's a Stinger to a Meteor.
Should be a flash out of here, you would think, from Buzz.
Has it. They spot him. They take him down low, and he can't get the weapon out fast enough. Valen, however, still close by. Not going to be caught by that one, but Buzz with that Bulldog's able to find a kill. Izu finding Trent at the same time. As Joggamo tops off back flat. Molly going to be layered in, but he gets completely overwhelmed and surrounded, and suddenly it is just Leaf with the Marshal remaining. One shot would kill them all. Gets the spot on the one. Turns over, but somehow whips the shot on the Izu. And T1 showing some early signs of life. Will tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, and for sure, I think it makes a little bit of sense here as T1 to invest a little bit more, but I like the idea, trying to put pressure on one of the potential weak spots of this composition because you have a chamber, because you don't have a killjoy.
I feel like Dre maybe was positioned where he's too vulnerable by the flash.
In some aspect, and often it's sewers.
And of this map?
Put a body in that area, and it's a great idea there. Just flash around the corner.
I can't click again. 6 to 7 times.
See if they can work some magic here. Banner in the hands of Jogamo. Stinger for Leaf. One away from having that running back available, and Baby Bay finds the first shot. Leaf.
Huge answer back.
Window and mid.
Huge answer back. Look at that TP out. That's fucking smart.
Turn the tides.
That's so smart.
Best Meteor.
That's what I wanted to see earlier on Breeze. When it shot in front of B main. Or A main on Breeze. Bro, they did that so fast.
For blow, but G2 maintaining a lead.
And look at G2 getting proactive, knowing that there's going to be gaps in the back of T1, and this might be
big
just
shot by
the
Dre.
backbreaker. That might be the one that kind of slows down T1's momentum.
3 headshots of the classics right on Meteor too.
That they had after Breeze, and it's a classic versus an ISO who's got the double tap.
That's amazing from Valen. Great shots.
Insane that he's able to win that out. Now into the closest thing we've had to a rifle round so far, but Izu does just have a sheriff. Shock dart will be avoided.
Trying to break a trip that was maybe, or alarm bot that's maybe in here, but it's continuously placed on B main. Does Stacks not have a lineup where they throw from spawn to just break trip in the front here? They're playing against a chamber that's leaning on A side a lot and not on C. So why are we not trying to go for a lineup in B at some point here for T1?
That could bait T1 into making a mistake by going through there, but instead it's a slow push up. Trip is going to be here.
Decoying out into the jump peak. Just getting the spot there onto Izu. Meanwhile, the attack onto the B site. It's underway. Stacks to have the plant. Meteor pushing out aggressively towards that A-Link side. Prowler, however, will confirm his presence as curveballs go flying, but Jogamo still needing to wait for the rest of the team to try to get into position, but Buzz is going to be taken down first and foremost there at backside. Leaf gets the angle, gets that kill. The double face. A lot of damage going to be suffered, but Munchkin eventually able to find the kill. Jogamo going to be taken down. Baby Bay dead as well. The Trenton Valen
at least know where the last two guys are at.
Flushed him out off the site. Ping reveal onto one. The taps just trying to bait these shots forward. And Izu running out of bullets. We'll be able to find those kills, and we are going to continue just going back and forth. Now 2-2.
Okay. T1 able to stabilize a little bit, making a good read here. They could find some space on the B to get the plant. And
I wonder.
Was quick to react after
I wonder when Izu swung into front. I wonder if it actually blocked Meteor in the back, so that Jaw didn't really see Meteor. So he wanted to overswing to try to fight against the pistol, and then the Meteor caught him off guard.
You don't have any mollies left there with just
or Munchkin, sorry, not Meteor. So the Omen.
You don't have much in the way of mollies in this comp other than Stacks, the shock darts. So if you're gonna go for B, come down to those crossfires, and they're able to get it to go.
Also, the other thing I wanted to add, like most of the times now with like even a KJ comp with the Viper, what they usually do is alarm bot turret here and alarm bot here, right? So you don't really have util that watches in here anymore outside of this. So they should actually start shock darting that a little bit more into B main, in my opinion.
Baby Bay got him.
Yeah, breaks it at the same time. Jogamo gonna be snapped back. Running back, not finding much of anything there, but Leap pushing forward is able to find Meteor as he returns to this realm.
Couldn't spray back on the 180 to take down.
It's a player advantage.
Izu.
As well as the firepower for T1. So it looks like they do want to eventually try to attack into this B side, but Jogamo deadly with that Guardian. Does get worked a little bit lower, and Stacks will be able to collect the kill. At the same time, going on a walkabout, pushing down, but will be held at bay for the moment. Just trying to see if anyone peeks that corner.
Jaw is mad overheating, man.
3 players.
And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but so far he's been punished twice on it.
To attack into this C site.
But at some point it's going to come up with big value. I could feel it for sure.
They found my wire.
Already used a lot of his util though. Saw the grab wall come out earlier, so smoke goes down. Let's see if Valen.
Yo, what's up, Nelthapel? This looks very uneasy for both teams, but T1 comp is super ult dependent, so these next 3 rounds should be T1 favored. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Probably through to garage.
Even in the
read that position, and Izu has that smoke.
they could cycle Hunter's Fury, yeah, with the dimensional drift in the next round for sure.
Here's the reposition.
But I think the uneasiness is also G2's been on the back foot a lot this since map 1, even if it was one-sided for G2.
His way onto this flank, and Trent gets a read of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Finds him as he jumps up into the windowsill. Now Munchkin to try to see if they can at long last get some consecutive round wins, but Trent just has no idea where he's at. 5 bullets remaining in the Sheriff. Taps for the fuse to swing out, and Munchkin will be able to get T1 over the line.
He's hoping to get like an instant headshot. It's a 145 across the map.
Shaky on that post-plan ideology from T1.
Instead of 9 bullets with the Phantom.
Or T1.
Yes, but it's Izu here. He makes noise right in front of Trent. They know he's there, like you said. They throw the Prowler out, and he makes noise when he jumps across. So, and then they all fan out. They give him the 1v1s, and Trent reads it so well. There just wasn't enough time. I think that's one of those which you need to go back into the
3 instant face palms. Lee versus Bud. Who get the kill against each other next time? I think
advantage, but you still get the round, so
they want to get this orbit. Look like Buzz have the dimensional drift online.
They definitely want to give it to Buzz here, so they can start going for this dimensional drift Hunter's Fury. These guys have to start pushing forward and maybe try to punish Izu here.
Side, but so far, nothing going to be spotted. The entry now coming through. Leaf works his way over to Lumber. He'll be blinded up there in the corner. The recon going to go flying. Munchkin
Probably gets a TP in the back of the side. That's huge, but they just get wall banged after.
The Nightfall still going to be invested now at 2v4. Yeah. And everybody, every flank ends up getting noted by T1.
Wow, they're able to win that round without having to use Hunter's Fury on top of that.
That is a
what happened? Did he just get sprayed through all the smokes? I guess we tried to flood off garage as well. And T1 had more players to trade with.
G2 into awkward positions. This is really well set up here.
Very nice recon there in the back.
There's that ping. Love that ideology. There you go. Okay, so T1 now finding their form. Can they keep it up? Now, if you guys remember back to this composition when they used to play it, they're quite a bit better generally on the attacker side. So they got to do damage here with this composition.
Correct. Still do have that 100.
Finally have shock darts to try to break.
Trademark there in the corner.
The trademark, but it's placed on the left side this time around.
The blind coming in. Baby Bay has to exit.
Wait, that's huge because that slows a lot of players.
Getting taken down, but Jogamo on the peak, able to find the finisher there on the Buzz.
Big flash too, but I couldn't get any picks with it.
However, just unable to confirm the kills. Ran out of bullets in that stinger.
That was so close.
And Izu notes the flank. The Prowler cleared. Trent just trying to reroute.
Spike planted.
Saw the TP, but Izu has him in his sights. A bit of a win streak now, building up for T1.
Now we're starting to build some ult cycles on the side of G2 as well, though. So
is to brawl because
we're gonna have a big swing round potentially here.
Because you have that extra layer of security to allow you to just take fights, because you should be able to get the trades better in your favor generally with that double tap pop. So that's why T1 wants to get in there. They want to brawl. Even though Jogamo hits another nice shot, starting to befuddle G2 a little bit. The pace here might bring the timeout through, and indeed it does.
How many ult kills does BB get with their next ultimates?
A little more like Breeze. Give him a little bit of space. Let him throw some of that util.
I've been feeling Dre's a little bit off with the snipes today. I think it'll be one.
It's tough against this composition because there are a lot of layers even in the post plant.
And we see zooming in on the Coinbase win
see
condition.
What we're trying to really do here. I'm trying to remember all the past few rounds for T1.
Saving up the money here. Does have the Tour de Force online.
Lots of slow play, Izu solos. When they're still slam, Izu still solo.
Swinging at you. That's where it gets so damn difficult.
They did find great success off that walk down on mid before too. So I think if T1 continues to default on the extremities, I think they can start pushing really outside on the mid lines. But I think breaking the camera on B is super important in the very beginning.
You know, a lot of that C site space is going to be open for T1 or B.
Yeah, they are trying to flood before plants go down for sure.
They haven't been showing since about the pistol. So, Baby Bay gonna be the one to watch that mid window. Kind of remembering, okay, Izu's been in there a little bit. Maybe we can catch him stepping out a little bit.
Leaf, okay, I thought Leaf also had an op or something because he was late to get the TP out.
T1's gonna try to fan out 4-1 through, using that cam to clear sewers to try to tee Izu up.
All right, here's that mid push we're talking about here, chat. Now they're going to start rotating over, so they have a good stack. Leaf still dies, man. And that ulti, now he calls the flank, so you can just break that right away.
Now forward into the smoke. Meteor going to be able to take down Trent. Baby Bay tagged up on the exit. Jogamo noted on the flank. Meteor will fall,
Leaf
but that's
dying
the
just
one casualty that they've been able
gave
to
away
find.
the whole plan.
Munchkin sliding his way up into heaven, trying to get the pre-bomb.
There's one kill.
Baby Bay will be able to come away with the kill. They still need so much more.
Sax is also just staying on site too, though. They're not really trying to play like let's fall back in Hunter's Fury as a
lot going to be resting on the shoulders
last resort.
Baby Bay. And it's going to be Izu from behind Buzz to go ahead and clean it up. Gets the 4-piece as well. Another massive round. 15-3-2 on this Cypher. Izu looking electric for T1.
Yeah, it's just so tough here for Trent. He gets spotted by the drone, and then they're going to flash him. You're going to pop the double tap, and you're going to challenge him.
Dude, that's a big kill from Izu against Trent, against Leaf.
Well, getting the ping from Izu's ult.
They're about to have like the right read too. They're about to stack the right amount of players on the A site. They're about to have 4-1 on the flank, and then that single fight that they lost on sewers.
He's got 15 kills
you get full information in the back. It doesn't even matter that they know that there's 3 players in the back. They can just flood in and start fighting.
So clearly, whatever was discussed, well, in one ear, out the other for the players on stage.
If Leaf is nodding, I think Josh is just telling something directly to Leaf.
Commit both here on this starting half where T1, yeah, this is where they're expected to get their work done. This could very well come back to bite them.
Yeah, I kind of get it in a way. I mean, if you can...
It does feel like a lot resides on Leaf to try to get early info.
And you get 5, I think you're feeling pretty good about your chances on the
other
side.
Will the first kill be a headshot this round? Yeah. These guys have sick aim on the side of
Trust in
T1.
your players, trust in Valen. You know, they've been really good at making adjustments throughout
we got a mixed buy going in here for G2.
So I
saw a
mind this
Stinger,
at all from Josh.
3 rifles, maybe hit 100 bullets for Baby Bay.
We've got some big ults going. We've got some ability to maybe play for a little bit of retake here. We've got the Phoenix ult, we've got the Yoru ult, we've got the Cosmic Divide. Got a lot of tools to be able to kind of make T1 uncomfortable either while they're trying to execute or while they're going for the post-plant setups. Just be a timing thing maybe, we'll see. But it's also been tough for G2 because they've been having a tough time.
So they're still doing the same setups. I think now it's just fixing up some micro stuff, definitely, for the sort of G2.
Trying to work with here. It will just be a ride of the wall, pushing forward, clearing Cubby. Advancing closer towards C site. Leaf here alongside Valen. Baby Bay as well going to be rotating in.
He's never used his camera. He's been holding on to it the whole round too.
Clear the clone. Jogamo being tracked, tagged up, taken down. Munchkin able to find him as he TPs forward. Still rough position, however, to try to get the spike planted, at least for now, but another kill's going to be found as Leaf gets displaced.
Flash swings that solo.
Valen Baby Bay still at backside. Trent trying to flank his way through mid. Might be able to find a massive backstab onto Izu.
No, Izu gets the timing now.
That's going to be the big question is Baby Bay finding some damage, but also finds death. Izu now strikes, and now they know exactly where Trent is at. He just couldn't get the catch. Caught with Prowler in hand, T1.
I think you just got to focus on your defense, your attack side now for G2. They're getting picked apart.
Ooh, this has got to be concerning. Because this is a pretty good read from G2. They've got 4 players on the C site, and T1 is still able to dissect it. Getting that spray down onto Jog after the Hunter's Fury. Flash connects onto him. Munchkin's just spamming
the double
away.
TPs from Munchkin.
Izu continues to just be an absolute monster. Up to 17 now, 17-3. Oh.
It's one hell of a performance, and just given how this is going, no signs of it stopping or slowing down. Buzz peeks in, outlaw in hand, Baby Bay. The first to fall. It's half armors across the board. This Leaf does get tucked away. Now they have the spot, they have the information. Buzz just quietly dropping down, peeks back in, takes another bite. The raid boss down, Jogamo will be able to find Izu on the opposite side of the map, but T1, they'll just pick their poison as far as they want to go, where they want to go. Jogamo tagged up already, pops that, run it back. Immediately gets zoned away.
Beautiful.
Just sends out a molly. T1 pump the brakes, and they're just not going to allow for him to get value off this one.
Izu's got his ult here. Or excuse me, Meteor has his ult.
I think I'm going to start using him as a flank, right? So I don't think Meteor should be making any noise here.
So here, and Jogamo run around. Just curious if he might want to go for it. He's just going to hang on to it.
38 seconds left. He's actually calling the pullback with an insert now.
Yeah, this is really nice work.
On Buzz. Trying to make some noise there around
Big kill by Valen.
Valen catching a timing onto him as he's trying to scale
his way forward towards A. He's going to call the B, but this insert's going to be dangerous.
Hearing these footsteps, and suddenly this game of Ring Around the Rosie might just be going G2's way. Catch there and spawn. Meteor still able to find the one. And Sax will be able to find the enemy Phoenix. Trent trying to steady it.
Broken all over the place.
Too much damage.
Too many good inserts on T1.
Completely outfavored now in the fight. As Meteor will just back away, leave him to his own devices.
Tapping
Still
plant. I haven't even seen them even tap the plant yet. I just see fucking G2 getting owned.
Perfectly place it.
Before T1 even
he's not holding it to half.
To actually exec.
Doesn't find the full damage, but again continues to whittle away at this fade. 25 health, and still no idea where Meteor's at in this round. Is out of their hands. This map, this half, it is completely out of control for G2.
All right, get that kill on Meteor.
So there's the gun barrel spot. There is the kill. Will be able to peel one back into his favor. But T1 continue to storm their way towards split.
Is it A2 now?
I mean, this is
A2 or 9-2?
crazy good
A2, okay, but salvage the last two.
Round. Those two outlaw kills, 4
Jaw already used his ulti, though. They don't have that anymore.
Let's open up some of the map.
How many kills would Izu finish this now? Currently at 17?
Getting the backstab, but also you got Jogs out.
Actually, probably more, because they're going to play defensive side after.
So just about everything that could go T1's way did, except for a few of the lurks were dealt with, but
if G2 starts coming back and then you have more Valorant played, I'm pretty sure Izu could easily drop this.
Considers the close angle, will back away. Because now it's going to be the dimensional drift from Buzz trying to scout him out. Will have spotted him. Goes for the flick, unable to find it. Buzz now spotting him up over the top, has to drop down. Buzz will make his exit. There goes the ult. Kill contract, getting the grab. Meteor.
The clone.
Gets the clone. But a bait and switch, but they get the real thing as Buzz is able to find leave at the same time. Blazewall going to be set up the spike now, already planted, and Buzz playing forward. Catches down before Baby
Prowler
gets the counter swing.
For one player instead of lining up 2.
Advantage to T1. As Meteor flushed against the garage entrance. Watching for the scale forward, but the wider swing from Trent manages to offset the aim. Izu, however, still alive and well, playing forward on the site. Looks for the timing on the Baby. Trent again will find the catch.
Pick up a gun, Dre. You need a rifle here.
Time starting to get away from them. The tap, no real committal on the defuse. Trent again, the one that's trying to make this happen. But you can hear it bleeding away. He continues to get tagged up.
Fuck, man.
Shot after shot, Munchkin. Takes him down, Team 1.
They're making this game quite easy, Team 1. They're finding like a lot of gaps that they're exploiting, but also at the same time when they have the Euro ulti, it's just simple exits. And then they play a very good post plant. G2, when you're not as coordinated on the flood retakes or on playing off each other, then it's so easy for T1 to win these rounds.
Where Baby Bay is, where the TP goes to, that allows all that space to be taken by T1. Set up for those post plant crossfires. Few battles don't go their way.
All right, get one and the pistol for the next round here, for the next half G2.
It's just too much to deal with. Buzz now with an op of his own. 2 ops in fact.
They have double op. Munchkin, he's got one in hand as well. They do like to go for this when they get to those last rounds of the half.
Why do teams lose their map picks so often? I think the biggest one for this one here is the
silent, steady push has
is G2 having to play back against or having to play against this comp.
Ahead of this, is Valen gonna be ready?
Back then, Dre was casting, right?
Still able to find one. Meteor going to be taken down. Izu
and not playing yet against this comp.
Decay down to 1. Trent pushing forward. Will be able to have the shutdown.
Exploited a gap here.
All the same, Buzz gets himself situated forward. Now
that's
staring
a 2 on
at
Buzz.
this A connector with the op in hand.
I think Baby Bay just has to wait for the spike, wait for the reinforcements.
Don't peek, Dre.
He's going to be taken down. And
you hear the tap, man. You can't really take that line anymore. You got to think that these guys already got space.
On the flank. Looking like it's just going to be a 3-player push. Straight forward through this connector.
We have Flash, Seize,
Jump across,
Flash.
going to be tagged.
Need to give a chance for him to go heaven, yeah.
Munchkin forward into the smoke to dive forward, and he hits the transfer for 2. Jogamo taking even lower, now
still
finished
dinks him
off.
with the fucking
Stacks
shorty.
gets the closer, and it's 10-2 at the half. T1, the comp swap.
That's what I'm thinking now, the Pel. They were probably still trying to play
this is
against the
exactly
Viper
what
comp.
the doctor ordered for T1. Now you've got the smiles.
And I think
now
Josh
you've got the laughter.
Sideshow underlined
Now
it
you've got
quite
that
well on
confidence rolling again.
the
I mean,
desk
the
too
fact
with
that
Mimi.
Izu
Is that
still
this is
able
not
to
a
buy so much
this is
time,
not a
gets
new comp where they're
ults
like,
out
oh
of the
fuck, we're gonna
equation
try to see if it
for this
works.
post-plant.
This is already a proven
G2
comp for
just
T1.
has to try to go for the
They've
flood.
played this in
G2
like
wanna win
early
this in
last
2.
year
They
already.
have to have one hell of a comeback. We'll see
So
if
to
they
just
can
go
get
back
started
towards that,
after
and then
the
G2
halftime.
is like, oh wait, how does our comp work against this Yoru and ISO setup? Or yeah, Yoru, ISO, and Cypher. Will there be a thrifty second half? Most likely. I definitely do think that there's a surprise factor there. Hi Vansili, we have reviewed your appeal for the following. VCT Santiago Watch Party Energy versus TL. After taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate our community guidelines. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Guys, I'm just watching Valorant. What the fuck? YouTube, remove your content. Content that promotes, facilitates access to, or links to online gambling betting sites isn't allowed on YouTube. Well, good thing we didn't do that, chat. How many additional rounds will T1 win it in a row? I think like 2. They'll win pistol. If they win pistol, it's an easy anti-eco. And they've been very good on pistol rounds versus G2.
But for the moment, the crowd looking
versus EDG, which was yesterday. I think they played the Viper Neon, so to change comps today must be a punch in the face of Josh RT and G2. Yeah, especially that type of preparation.
G2 right now can put through the ringer on Haven.
I think Split will be a very nice decider for sure. We'll see if
their opponent's map picks.
We'll see if G2 can come back in this game, because now at least they have the attack side too. They have the opportunity to play the same type of shit where they could themselves like do the lurks, do the inserts.
Here on Haven.
Yeah, absolutely. It has made it so that they're not able to get as much value. They're not able to set up for some of those curveball, big explosive plays.
And also an opportunity for Jogimo to ult where he wants to ult and decide where he wants to take the fights, instead of having to choose where he needs to rotate and go pick the or react to and where to pick the fights. So the tempo might change. The tempo might change.
Every time they tried to, it felt like T1 was a step ahead. Saw on a lot of those executes. Baby Bay could be facing a stack.
No, he's gonna face a stack.
So far in the pistols, we'll see if that can continue here. Baby Bay just with the one headhunter shot. It's not gonna be able to make it count. Get some damage on the stacks, but
bumping into each other too, trying to fucking get space.
Narrowly does manage to make his exit. Damage exchange on both sides, and player advantage to T1. Another rescale forward lead, instantaneous with a headshot. Meteor gonna be struck down with Stacks.
Nice double kill by Stacks, but we trade off across the board here.
Takes him down.
You got some players that are kind of low on sight as well. They could easily make this a 2v2.
Side, Valen disconnected away from Trent.
They heard a gun pickup.
Tucks back at long. Munchkin able to go ahead and identify his position. All the while, Izu has lurked his way in from behind.
I liked that Trent was still watching that flank just to make sure to see if anybody was flanking or not. Now he's like, oh guys, there's nobody.
They're aware of it.
Let's go.
They should consider it.
But at least it's a 2-player.
They have to consider it, given that the trademark was down.
Trent might die here.
Izu.
Oh, nice. At least they check it. That's beautiful.
We're able to force him away.
That they could run into the B side and plant.
They just plant here.
Plant for C-Link.
Cut across to C. Looks like it will be going for B. The face forward.
Nice kill by Valen.
Munchkin going to be
and
eliminated.
It did plant for C-Link, but Trent's at 3 HP.
Trent's at 3 HP.
He's going to hear the rotate from C site, and then it comes down to this guy being the element of surprise. And the re-wrap. Oh my god. If he re-wraps.
Try to just swing around the back, catch him off guard.
Oh, nice Trent saw him too.
Izu seemingly no real idea about this possibility whatsoever. He is going to be caught.
Nice Trent. Big fucking rounding, and they got the suck on the tap, so they can just play off site now. They don't need to chase anymore. Just play patient now.
The time starting to dwindle. Buzz wanting to check
after
around,
you suck, you can even eye on the second tap. So there's this. Oh man, he just eyes first.
Gets the reveal. Trent
Beautiful.
gets the wall bangs, and G2 get themselves another pistol
nice
win.
Conversion by Trent and Valen.
Big
pistol round win
for T1 until Munchkin tried to challenge from A-Link. I don't like that. Wait for your pieces to get into place. Give up that plant. But he tries to get ahead of it, tries to go for the big hero play, and I think that costs them the round. You just gotta wait to play contain there a little bit, and instead you open up the map for Trent to just go on a walkabout.
Heard the players. We needed that, and they absolutely did. Be telling yourselves if T1 could build up a win streak like that, get the scoreline they did, we can absolutely do the same thing. Buzz for now, just the classic, tucked away inside of the smoke. G2 playing this one very cautiously.
Yeah,
I finished B here in the second round for G2.
Classics abound.
Next, gonna go for the
Thankfully, I got this wrong, to be honest. Chat, we're going for G2 here.
Shot. One up, stacks arriving.
What a shot by Dre.
On that turn, gets the kill. Woo. Taken low, but not taken down.
That's against a classic,
G2.
but dude, for him to flick that 180 to get that shit, that shot is crazy. Trent has such a sick around there, 100%, 100%.
Consideration. We'll now go for the plant. Trent with the earlier kills. Finds himself over halfway towards that nightfall.
Just hoping to die to the spike. Throw Baby Bay out there if you wanted, but he's already so far back. Starting to make his way forward now. Suspect he might be the one to go in and try to
swap the weapons, yeah.
Okay, yep.
Allow for Trent to do it. If he can get these kills, he'll be one off.
Makes a ton of sense.
See if he can get rewarded. Obviously, the hip fire.
We'll get rewarded for one orb for sure.
50-50. We'll just go ahead and scout him out with that haunt. Spot out the strafe across, and Izu will fall. Trent now sights towards heaven, but just doesn't have the time to close it out. But he can still back away, retain that Marshal, retain his regen armor. G2.
I need to keep the Marshal.
Taking
He doesn't die with it.
A flawless step in the right direction. It's still a 6-round deficit as we go into the bonus.
Yeah, a big bonus coming up. An almost must-win bonus for G2. A nice turn there from Baby Bay. Readjust.
Will G2 Esports win at least 7 rounds this map? Yes.
You're gonna need more of that for sure. Trent having
They're
a
coming
really
back
nice
here.
map here. 15 and 10.
They're gonna be 10-10 on the scoreline.
But has recovered quite
Pretty
nicely.
decent bonus round 2. You have 2 rifles, 2 bulldogs. We're not playing any outlaw, so half shield is good. Although we don't have an upgrade to an outlaw. We dropped the Marshal and went Vandal instead.
From T1. A little bit of response.
Which is fine. Even if there's 3 players on regen shields, they're still shooters right now for T1.
To press their luck. That's where Izu set up a couple trips. Instead, they're gonna take their time, really consider this. There's gonna be a TP set up over an A-Link for Buzz to get over quickly.
If Izu's playing this passively, they could really start walking up here.
Around the corner here.
If they actually walk this up, they could hear this trip, and then it could be a call for them to see if they want to pivot or not. Oh, they're just slamming the site now.
Bursting onto the scene. Cam out, spot on the 1. Baby Bay going to be tagged. Gets the removal though.
That trip.
Leaves it safe. Doesn't give them the opportunity to find that blind punish. Thrown out over the top. Spot onto 3 players. The spike does get planted. He's one from Jogamo, holds them back at connector for now. Curveball, looking for that timing. It's going to be easier. Dead first.
Big flash from Jogamo and a dink on the second player. Because the flash also cancels out the paranoia that was thrown by Munchkin.
G2 looking to convert this bonus. That is all in the hands of Stacks.
He's saving.
And Baby Bay will shut him down.
I know this stream is pro G2.
Massive start to the half. G2
No,
halfway
it's
tying it
still
up.
pro Valorant. I don't mind if G2
so
loses.
Uncomfortable. There's so much
I'm super
stall,
down
so
for a
much
map 3
delay
as well,
that G2 has in
but
that
at the
pit.
same time, there is
When the
biases. There is
flashes come out
biases.
from Buzz over
Since
the top,
Josh RT is
Giacomo
part of our
can
coach
respond with one
stack,
of his own. You have the
we got
Astra
a rep for the boy.
to gum up the works.
Where
at
will
the
this fight be
chokes.
planted this round? Round
Jog
16.
as well, using that blaze wall to buy some time, to buy some safety. All those little things are going to make it really difficult.
Is T1 dominating this map? They have on their attack side.
They're going to have to try to come at you from a bunch of different angles with this composition. They're going to take a timeout to discuss maybe just that.
That's the first one called for T1. Take a look what the weaponry is going to look like in the Coinbase win condition, and yeah, you know, it's a smattering. It's heavy pistol focus going for some of these sheriffs. The Meteor, considering a Marshall. Could be good for them at range, but
I'd like to see G2 after this timeout and weapons coming up soon for T1 to play a little bit more defaulty.
But he has been
because Izu, even if he's like stacked at the right spot with his util, they're still wall contacting and getting into the site. Without T1 being able to find information at like the 140 mark, the 1 mark, and the 30-second mark. So they're starving themselves of a little bit of that information, and I need to be more proactive around the map, in my opinion. So if they're actually leveraging stacks over the A side again, you probably need to start looking into these areas, which then would allow a slow default spread across the map to be more beneficial for G2. Because now you can start listening to where the Sova util could be coming from. If there's any push coming down as well that you could start picking.
Spotted on the one.
See, right now they've already. Oh, nice shot by Meteor. Right now they already saw stacks on the A site there.
Take it down. Looks for a little bit more. Double tap shield now going to be popped and cannot find the flick. A nice headshot from Trent. It's a shield break. It's the elimination, and it looks like Baby Bay.
Dre knows about somebody on our right side. Seems like.
Heard the TP forward.
Nice job.
From
Still spraying the body. Let's go.
Side of the map. And eventually Munchkin falls into Baby Bay's trap. The stacks now to try to see
Jaw's gonna have ulti now.
Further damage.
Great. Meanwhile, looks like we did get the kill on Munchkin. Dre gets the other one too. So this is very clean.
G2 starting to get uncomfortably close.
They literally did that and the anti-eco here for G2. They played spread across the map. They found information on an early jiggle. They get the late punish by still keeping inserts on that C side. He has support from Valen, and even Valen's watching the push into window in case players are going to be walking down because Trent is already focused on working C site with Leaf.
Trent's gonna have his ult, so
all very nice so far. Maybe G2 is looking a little bit more comfortable in their attack side against this T1 comp.
Out again to try to control this long A space.
Yeah, they're just gonna simply ult and try to go through.
This is open territory.
Run it back, popped. Smoke gonna be
smoke for him to try to get backside. He gets the dink in the front. Still swing on the bat to get the ulti info in the front. There's a TP in. Buzz still gets an op kill onto Leaf on the TP and gets out, but we are weak towards the back of the site.
Cam goes out, spot on the 3.
Oh, he wasted well enough time here on the side of. Oh no.
Jogamo has him. Meteor dead as well.
I was just about to say he wasted enough time for his teammates to meet up with him until there was a big flash that came from Jogamo and fucked everybody up. And because Munchkin got dinked at the beginning of the round, he's only got 10 HP left, and Jogamo's gonna chase after him. Wait, that was huge. That was a huge flash, yeah.
Great awareness from G2.
That's what we're talking about, chat, where Jogamo doesn't feel like this time, like, you know, how you're playing, you're just hoping that if you flash, you're going to find some information. If you flash here to find information on B main, you're hoping that players are going to be there. He's like trying to overheat for plays because he's the one trying to find information for the team as they're also playing single initiator for G2.
Wants another ult charge.
Because you have Baby Bay watching a line on the top B, right? You have Valen that's trying to save a bit of util whenever he can. So Jogamo, not gonna lie, it kind of looks like he overheats, but he is definitely trying to find information for the team in these mid rounds. So sometimes he'll get punished through it because he thinks he's gonna see like maybe one, and then there's like 2 guys waiting for him. And the second guy doesn't get flashed, you know?
He had to move right away.
But now at least on the attack, he's like, fuck you. I'm just going to run it down where I want to run it down. If you're there, we duel. If you're not there, I take space. What's up, Skip? How's it going?
A very different affair. He's kind of worried about.
One more buy round and it's tie up? Yeah. There's also a cycle of ults coming up though soon, very soon for T1, so it could get dangerous here.
Should just be dead.
He's going to quietly try to reposition, but the trap just not getting set up the way that he wants. Has to back away. Try to utilize that
What time is it right now? 4:50 chat?
itself.
We might be able to at least finish this map.
Yeah, I think G2's just too diligent, too aware right now.
I'm gonna go pick up the wife and kids soon.
They're going to allow that trap to be sprung.
So here's that default I was telling you guys about, right? Try to listen for some info. Now they know the drone is on this side too, so they probably think that Izu's playing C site once again. You still have one guy watching the garage in case there's going to be walkdowns. So these guys are prodding around the map or trying to find the weaknesses for G2.
Look how aware they are.
Now they heard the pop shield and then the orb. So now they know stacks and also meter guaranteed on A side. So they might tempo up on C here.
Right into Munchkin's hands. Plays it patiently in case there's anybody else there as a second layer, but there is not.
They need to push up for this kill now. They need to force the ulti on this side so they could finish maybe on B or A.
Looking for it, but cannot find it. Jogamo turns back around, reacting alongside Valen to find that kill. Buzz now spotted. Volley over to the side.
Okay, this is good.
Covering fire, finds him immediately.
That's not good.
Very nice shot.
That's now a weapon picked up on the ulti. Thankfully, it's an outlaw.
Too many targets that you try to really utilize it with.
Jogamo gets one kill though.
Zax has fallen. Munchkin now. Pushing his way forward as Meteor will get melted. Trent.
It's getting fucking dangerous. It was getting dangerous.
Some damage dealt, but there is cash aplenty for G2.
Just relaxing after work? I'm actually not relaxed. I'm stressed out watching America's teams play today.
On the map with this comp. Because right now,
we had energy in the first game versus TL, and now we have a G2 versus T1 where G2 doesn't look like they're playing to their ceiling, so it's very, very stressful to watch. It's sort of expensive Canadian, but if you look at their attack side, they haven't lost a round yet. So they are rich AF. Look, after this buy, Trent is still at 7,000 credits. They're in a good spot right now to buy for the next couple of rounds for G2. Here's that walk down where we're talking about, right? The desperate plays that T1 needs to start getting.
Already. Watching for the garage push, but obviously would still be very favored if Meteor does end up hopping up into his sight line.
But G2's so aware of this.
Flash out, quick little exit. Meanwhile, Dimensional Drift sprinting over towards Buzz.
Wait, that space given away. He gets back into the site. He's going to see him again.
No. He hasn't seen him
quite. Oh, he wrapped around. He wrapped around. Off shot missed.
Onto the corner, but the shot ends up going wide.
Oh my God. Holy shit, that was huge. Nice Prowler by Trent to spot the offer. 1v1, win this Leaf.
Finding Leaf, but can he win out the fight? The walls falling, the shield
broken. There you go, huge.
Has him outdone.
Now Buzz was under an ulti. They were trying to do a Hunter's Fury with Dimensional Drift. It gets canceled out too. They have to save. They have to save now. They used 3 ults and got 0 value out of it while also having Munchkin low on HP.
Absolutely massacred on this defense.
Yeah, that was a master stall from the side of G2. Big fight won by Leaf as well.
All their ults except for Munchkin's, which is by far the least impactful of them. And they don't get a damn thing.
Jaw was able to use his with Leaf as well.
Kill. And Meteor had no idea.
Did they ulti here and they ulti here? Like they double ulti to take A space.
Gonna be any more damage.
I'm pretty sure Jogma went down sewers, right? I wasn't fully checking into the mini-map because I was watching the fights that were happening, but I'm pretty sure that's the scaling that Jogma should have taken if Leaf is already taking long A side. Jaw probably went sewers. Yeah, most likely. You probably most likely need a timeout here for sure. After that type of round fails.
The final timeout.
You missed energy? I already have the VODs up if you want to watch it as well, Cutie.
God, Valen.
Or Skip, sorry.
In the middle of that, and yeah, Buzz can't believe it. It's just phenomenal reactions. I mean, again, just in general.
Will any player get 3 kills this round, round number 20? Yes, Jogma will.
Reaction department, then T1. So, a last hope, a last-ditch effort here. The coaching staff tries somehow, some way to find a defender round win.
And it's just wild to think that, both timeouts invested so early on for G2 didn't turn into anything. No further round wins able to be had. 2 to 10 at the half. And they are looking to just trade that right back and outdo T1.
G2 looking really nice in attack. I agree with you. I agree with you.
But yeah, it's still just
Both teams actually look really good on attack, but G2, at least when it comes down to like cleanliness of how they're playing these rounds, G2 looks much better on attack than they did on defense.
Because holding defaults isn't going to work against this composition.
And their attack side, Haven right now looks much better than their attack side Breeze too. Like I said, 13-6. I feel like this was like probably a 13-10 win for G2. I don't know how the hell they only got 6 for T1 because they looked really good in my eyes in terms of how they were positioned against G2.
Well, Munchkin lines up, Prowler scouts.
Remember, like G2 had to win a 2v5 or 2v4 with Trent and Valen on one of the rounds. So it definitely looked like T1 had like the upper hand and like the mid-rounding and whatnot. Yeah, G2 was still able to capitalize on clutch rounds, clutch wins.
So great patience being shown there by T1. They've still got everything they need. You know, Meteor can still potentially throw in some util. Stacks now rolling in, seeing if he can help out Munchkin, but nothing being fully committed to by G2. Again, they're looking for responses.
Well, there's a big one. See that op shot. Bringing out right through the garage doors. Buzz, I mean, he's got himself tucked in alongside this one, but it's just a Guardian in hand. Meanwhile, G2.
I was going to say they're trying to counter Carnorian Flood maybe right away.
Tagged by the Haunt, Leaf. Pushing forward, time
got the timing on Leaf, good trades though.
Now he gets taken down, as does
Keep overheating, Jaw. You can do it. There's 2. Oh, big flash by Buzz though.
Manages to have the flash connect. Cleans up a second. Valen gonna be taken down. Meteor in around the back is trying to hunt down Baby Bay. Just hasn't been able to spot him yet. But there's the ping reveal off the neural depth. And it is just Trent.
You should know the other one's got to be somewhere else.
Low on bullets. Gets rerouted. Has eyes on
nice
this position. He has
Trent.
been so damn instrumental for G2 on this map. Does he have the clutch?
Oh, what a flick.
Izu dead. Meteor on the other side. Taps the defuse. The swing. The Red Bull clutch. Trent is unbelievable.
My VFL points. My VFL points.
And ties it 10-10.
That feels like the backbreaker. That feels like the series.
Wow.
What
Boom.
a glow up for Trent here on the fade.
Dude, this kill right here.
So snappy with these
Boom.
shots.
Oh no, I was going to talk about the flick on Izu. The flick on Izu was fire.
The T1 there, not able to swing together, not able to overwhelm him. Great angles being taken by Trent. An attempt with the Outlaw, not going to connect for Baby Bay. Meteor just takes no damage at all, so coming through that A-OK. Munchkin again with a Bucky. Munchkin
yeah,
again,
I have both Trent and Baby Bay.
Trick G2.
Leaf pushing, but
we're eating good today in our VFL because we got Scuba, Trent, and Baby Bay, so that will keep us it'll probably keep us in the lead for the at least a streamer category or a talent category for VFL. I'm probably not #1 or high there in like the overall standings, but if I'm being talent, I'm happy. Oh, no, don't tell me they're gonna get a sheriff round, bro.
Meteor now finding a second, and suddenly it's player advantage now equalized.
Big flash.
We get into a 2v2, and the spray
Big flash,
eventually with a
thank you.
fadeaway bullet will connect.
And Easy only has a sheriff in the end. Thank God.
Well,
I was gonna say only has a sheriff, but all the other kills were all sheriff kills. Thank you, Jaw, for being alive still.
Spots him, kills him.
Is that the guard Trent out there? It kind of looked like him, huh? It kind of looked like him for sure.
Here on this map, the first time since round 3, I should say.
My son now in the next room calling Baby Bay Unk. That's so funny. That's so funny. Your son watches Valorant too, dubious winner? How old's your son, if you don't mind me asking?
His life taken. Just another multi-kill round.
My son doesn't know about gaming yet. He's only 2.
On fire. He's doing such a great job.
You can see the stress level still there.
Oh, yeah.
Despite how
damn, this is flawless so far. I don't want to jinx it, but it has been flawless.
From G2. It's not over till
it's over. He's followed you. That's fire.
Josh RT certainly knows that. Looking like a quick hit into the
Did I have a chance to meet you guys then, Dubious Winter?
Pushing forward, is able to find the one, but quickly
I felt like I met a couple of father and sons.
Again, continuing to find value.
Wait, they could do no wrong right now for G2. This is way different.
Cognitive Eye now to be invested, but Izu pushes forward past
the dog sees him though too. They just spray with the dogs going.
He overstays. TP up
I don't hear him TP, so he goes into smoke. Oh, but the ulti gets him. Wait, that was actually kind of ballsy, and I respect that.
Can come through.
I respect that. Because they don't hear you TP in the smoke, and if people walk in there, you can maybe get picked, but...
like to see, but it is going to be a pivot. It seems like Baby May might have caught a glimpse of Munchkin.
I think he heard him.
If he did, he would have pinged it, though. I think he's just watching the line.
Just dialed in on this angle. Buzz checking
he's just watching the line while he's waiting for his teammates so they can clear. They definitely don't know he's there. So Munchkin could still get 2 here.
Suspicious of it. At the same time, though, the double push.
Trent clears.
In the backside, Munchkin finds the one. The catch is there. Trent again, having to do it all.
All right, they know where the last guy is. 1v1.
Can he get himself another 4K? Can he be that guy?
Dude, he's 28 and 11.
The swing coming in. And Buzz denies
nice try, Trent. Nice try.
T1.
I'm so sorry. I apologize, Dubious Winter. I apologize.
At long last, a round win in this half. They will keep it neck and neck. 11-11.
It just felt like Trent was going to do it again, and I'm shocked he didn't. I thought he had it.
Dude, that's crazy.
Chasing that prowler.
He was aiming a little bit too high.
Going for the hero
I think like maybe the back, hugging the wall in the back staircase. But wait, T1's still in this game. Remember, this is a 10-2 half. They only needed like 2 rounds to force to guarantee an OT. So it's not over yet.
And it did not feel comfortable.
One blotch of green and a sea of red. 11-11. Trent 2 kills away from dropping 30.
So we're going to see Munchkin with the judge for the first time over in Garage. He's mainly been over on A with the shotgun, so this is him trying to change positions, change ideas. Vulnerable, though. Not
they still only have Judge now, too. It is actually still a good moment right now for G2 if they're able to close this out. This round, that is, because they're going to be broken in the next round, too, for the last round of regulation. Thankfully, they still have big ults
remaining on this gate crash either.
On both Meteor and Buzz.
The Nebula blooms in his face. Backpedals away, flash out, has to clear the haunt, makes his exit. Now G2 feeling comfortable.
They're gonna start scaling through this.
They're doing such a good job of using their utility.
I'm down for them to disrespect the up line.
They maybe would like, so Buzz is going to be back in a position.
Hex spotting out plenty with that drone.
He hears a TP here on the insert.
Get that push and pull on the map.
So they know about drone, the TP on Link, which is why it's pinged by Leaf. So they're probably thinking 3 players on this side too because of the up where it was before. But they're a little bit too slow. We're trying to play contact here in the front. Yeah, they're all ready for this.
Their hero B at this point is G2.
Minor time. No, never mind. He finds a headshot. Caught him in the shoulder to start.
The swing from Buzz was unreal. I agree.
Able to strike, and Jogamo going to be taken down. Clear the gate crash. And once again,
I was down for this insert to listen, but I think we're missing a little bit of mid pressure on the rotate back for G2.
12 seconds remaining. Looks like they're
going to save this for the last round. Oh no, they're going to gamble it.
Gets the reveal onto 1.
They don't want to try to make the OT.
To be committed to. But there's a
and he's got the spike.
That's the round done.
Yeah.
Meteor's done it again. Wins out the fight. Runs
that was a mistake too because they knew that Meteor was playing on this side, right? Leaf should have been in front of that line to cover and protect the plant. So that's a little bit unlucky there.
They're starting to make some good reads.
Yo, what's up, Paolo? Who's the data nerd in VCD to tell me what G2's win percentages of games after the 2-0 at the half? You can ask.
You tuck Izu into an unexpected corner.
You can ask space if you know space.
Through the smokes that gets a connection.
Will T1 close up the map in the second half of that overtime?
You need that right now as T1. And Meteor there.
They're not closing it out. G2's winning this.
Where he can stop
yeah, try space. Try space. He'll probably be able to find that for you.
When you're not playing against an ISO, sometimes it's those little micro
17 attack rounds in a row is also true. That's what we've seen.
And yeah, Leaf has spotted a hell of a lot. He's going to see a hell of a lot more. Goes in with dimensional drift calls. Yeah, guys, there's going to be 3 in window.
Damn, 200 change per ticket for grand finals? That's so expensive.
Now been located. It's located again.
You did it for yourself and for a great outing with your son. That's great.
Dimensional drift available now.
W parent in my eyes.
Gets a grab onto 1. Molly. There, trying to dissuade the push forward as Buzz makes his
Trey gets a
exit,
free
but
kill.
Baby
Yeah.
It's got him from behind. The Stinger in range.
Now he
still
picks up the
able
op
to close out
too.
the kill.
Got Phoenix ult out of it. Yes, we're going OT.
Juggernaut now storming forward. Stacks dead.
Jaw's gonna keep running up and find info. He still gets a kill on top of it as well.
As Izu now needs an ace clutch to bring this map to its end, and we are going OT.
Oh, we're in time.
Finds a third. The neural depth's going to be invested. Baby the shot ends up going wide. Would love to try to hold this one up to half, but he cannot. Jogamo taken down. The time, however, still getting away from him, and Baby has the
imagine.
finisher.
I know they didn't have time, but like,
here we go again.
holy shit, those shots are nice.
Territory for these two
G2, don't you dare fake comeback. We didn't get a fake comeback. We didn't get a fake comeback.
Like
well, actually, technically, it's not over yet, but still.
First defender side win. That's what you're looking at, is who's going to be able to pump the brakes, or put the brakes
Yo,
onto
for
their
Dre to stay
opponent.
tucked in too and not get spotted by Buzz on the ulti was
Izu
great.
Gives it a hell of a go. Able to get back into this map. I mean, him and Trent have been stellar here on Haven. Trent's one away from a 30 bomb, almost sure.
Energy fake comeback? Hopefully not.
Izu's getting close,
but it's T1 and attack. They've been good on that.
Glass cannon.
We're gonna try to walk down here. So we got a TP going through.
Nothing too unusual there.
Maybe try to get into Bunny, flash, double swing, something like that.
Aggressive push out for mid. You got those flashes there.
The flash gonna be
Oh
flying,
man,
but
Jaw got
take it
picked
down
right away. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean, chat? It's so hard to play. You don't know how many players are gonna swing behind that flash that you can do, and then you hope to get one before you drop. So he dies, and then Meter's down to 21.
Remembered that play from the last time G2 played this map.
This is probably going to be a B finish for T1.
Value out of that exact same spot, but this time around it's actually
Wait, that walk down from Dre where he's not in a line where he could TP.
Now you're pushing, yeah, towards this glass cannon. The double tap shield is not there. Do you suss this? Do you drone for this? Or do you just blind face into Baby Bay? They do. He looks for a second.
Oh, he got the clone. He got the clone.
Meteor
I felt it.
Fallon, the first to arrive on the scene, clears out the recon, but has been pinged. Push the corner one by one.
Get the second one. Fuck.
Buzz on the follow-up is able to find it now. Player advantage. Experimented upon as Buzz finds Trent, and they find the round win. T1.
Chat, if this goes to map 3, I unfortunately won't be able to watch it. I'm going to have to send you guys to somebody else.
Oh boy.
Because I got to go pick up my kid at the daycare and my wife at work.
He goes huge here. Munchkin's just spraying.
Who would you guys like me to raid?
Unreal.
Yeah,
unreal.
fatherly duties, unfortunately.
Taking those tight angles, taking those off angles.
Who would you guys like to watch the rest of the series with?
After it.
Just let me know and I'll queue it up.
Immediate timeout ripped, and it's going to be G2's.
The first one that they've had since what, round 6?
Up to you, Dad.
Been a while.
So
Shio? Okay, perfect.
We'll call this. Know that they've been doing well against the defense.
I got it queued up, so as soon as this map is done,
to get that reset,
or unless it goes like double OT, I might have to go as well.
Right here, right now.
And I think here as G2, you know, it's just be cautious, be safe in the beginning of the rounds. I think that's worked out pretty well for you. For T1, it's you have to find that early information so you can make those rotates. Because
but chat, there's no games tomorrow. There's going to be 1 day break tomorrow as well. So they're probably going to do draws at the end of this series too. So if you're watching with Shio, make sure that after this game is done, you still hang out with Shio, because there's going to be the draw, so we know what matches we'll have for playoffs, and the games will resume on March 6th. So we are the 4th today, right? Yeah, we're the 4th. So we have a day off tomorrow. So tomorrow, if I stream, most likely we'll stream. We'll probably stream some ranked games on the blue app, the purple app, and the red app.
A matter of where they will be. Trips.
And then of course we'll be back on Friday to watch the playoffs until we have to do that dude again.
Big change up in Buzz, about to peek in to Leaf here on the side, and Leaf
big
has
kill,
the headshot
Leaf.
Right
Let's go. Good one, Nate.
Early advantage in their hands. Meteor now going to be
keep swinging, boys. Keep swinging. That's what I was telling you guys, right? You punish one guy, they're gonna have to start looking for information by jiggle peeking at different spaces. Look at how aggressive they are as soon as you lose one. He peeks, he walks down.
On the opposite side of that wall will hold him at bay.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see another OT. If T1 calls a timeout,
Now you've got so many
then I'm going to
options
rate
here in
Shio.
G2.
If T1 doesn't call a timeout, we're going to
Scale
watch.
a little bit. Jogamo's going to go find that there's some open space, but they're committing hard towards A. I mean, it's going to be a miracle for T1.
Stacks there around the corner. Stacked in with Munchkin, but the op is taking point. The shot ends up going
Nice, at
wide,
least
but
Trent got them
has
both.
them aligned.
Even if the op shot missed, Trent got them
Ease
both,
him
and
again.
he's putting more points for me,
Needing
dropping
to do
more
it,
than
he's
30
clutch.
kills. My
He'll
VFL
make
player.
noise. Jogamo will hear it, and he will strike him down. Surprise, surprise. It's a flawless, and it's a reset.
Big round by
I wanna
Trent.
see this from
Big
Trent
kills, big
POV.
entry. Actually, the most important kill
He's
for
up
that
to
round was
31.
definitely Leaf onto Buzz. That's no op rotate.
Filthy. Yeah, Buzz saw
That's
the
no
shoulder,
re-clear off the
and
line.
he went
Players
for
have
the
to push
swing,
out to
and
find
I think Leaf might have
information.
seen
It was
too,
beautiful.
and was ready with
Huge
the
kill by
fire.
Leaf.
Line up for him there nicely. Beautiful from G2, doing everything they need to do. Patience, find that early pick, and that basically makes the comp crumble. T1.
They're calling a
now it's their
timeout.
turn
Of
for a
course they would.
timeout.
Of course they would. You know what? Fuck it.
The
I'm
next
staying.
couple of rounds for sure. I would have to assume that a lot of this is about the defender's side round, but
I'm going to start wearing my pants
calling
now.
it
I'm going to get ready early.
Interesting from the coach.
Maybe the players just
Stay.
feel a little bit rattled.
Could be KDG might just trying to rally him mentally. I mean, I could see that Buzz was stressed the hell out after he got that 3K. I mean, you know, this T1 team, this was a team that was standing up, that was yelling at you at Masters Bangkok.
Ali, how you been, by the way?
Haven't really seen that.
Why are
much
you not in
these
Chile?
days. It's been pretty even.
Do you not
keel.
player handle
yes,
anymore?
They're yelling. Yes, they're getting hyped, but haven't
Which
really
team
seen
will
them
win this
kinda go
round,
for the
G2?
pop-offs.
Stacks now
No dog?
promoting the play. That's something I recall them doing at all
A little.
on the attacker side.
Oh, you're actually full-time radiant now. Let's go.
So maybe
So you player handle
catch them off
GCC at
guard.
least.
Valen playing into garage here for the moment.
G2 will win the series. I believe that as well, and they
Yeah,
should
tough way
close
to
it
start
now.
the round if he just gets dropped immediately.
Now that Pal wants to see a third map, but at least we see double OT, right? That kind of works.
Playing close enough back
That's kind of like
and
seeing
drift
3
away
maps,
from
no?
it. Not gonna get caught by the wild spray at the same time. Leaf pushing forward. Baby
Interesting recall smoke right here too.
So here's the trip set up.
Bro is wearing socks on live stream. He's really in a hurry. Yeah, dude. As soon as this is done, I gotta book it. My pants are like halfway on. So as soon as I close the stream, I stand up, pull up my pants. My jacket is behind me right here, and I'm getting the fuck out.
Jogamo taking a bit, but doesn't have the capabilities of healing himself back up as Rowler.
Actually, I might even wear my jacket first now.
Now they're going to take a pause, take a reset themselves. Looking for a reaction out of G2.
You guys like my why are your pants off? It's hot in my office.
Differentiation.
When I close this office door, it gets too hot in my office, and if I open the office door, it's too cold. So the best in between is closing my office door and streaming my boxers. You guys like my Kid Spider-Man Christmas jersey sweater?
By to try to come to their rescue. Jogamo here around the corner. The Nebula trying to force them to push their way out of this one. Zone going to be cleared. Buzz swinging forward, able to find one Meteor. Finds Jogamo
nice,
as well.
Valen.
Stack's now going to be taking out a Meteor, starting to take over.
The shield's back up.
Does get blinded up with
Nice
arriving,
Leaf.
able to
Okay,
find
big
Munchkin.
2v2.
A 2v2 now.
Dre just picked up a rifle too. Is trying to
get G2 up
stream back up through garage. Big kill. You know the last one's platter. Okay, stay alive here so that Leaf can start creeping in. Let's go, Dre. Let's go, Dre.
And timeout be damned. G2. They get up to 14.
Yes, that works too. When I was 10-2, I thought it would be a stomp. I wanted more Val. Now we got a ton. Yeah, I agree.
The wins that G2 is getting individually, even though Leaf
yeah,
is
it's
having
cool
a
that
bit of a
Chile's
rough
really
map
been
overall.
behind
You know, this
G2 so far this
T1,
tournament.
Very nice. They're able to clear what they need to. They get the trades they need to. But that win
They
on
got the attack
Munchkin,
round? We hope so.
Absolutely brutal. Then he doubles down and takes down Meteor. Double tap, be damned.
Will there be a shorty kill this round? No. Everybody's going to do
Individual
gun
skill
rounds here.
Has given
G2 wins with a Leaf 4K.
Chance to send themselves to
I say
playoffs.
G2 wins with a Jogamo 2K and a Trent clutch.
That glass cannon on the attack for Baby Bay Buzz.
I'm parlaying multiple layers here.
T1 need what has eluded them so very much, which is that defender
3-player
side
sec on
round
mid
win.
here.
Triple stack at B again, trying to counteract.
They got extremity trips, so they can really focus on these lanes.
Pop flash into a face, but G2 similarly playing this patiently.
And they were going for the same thing that G2 tried to do to them earlier, and G2 also wise to that game. Just being cautious, waiting for whatever proactive move that
parlaying a singular leaf
tries to make. Meteor needs to go big. Does get the vulnerable.
Okay, so now at least they know that the ISO's playing on C-Link here for Meteor.
Scraped up.
Scaling, getting himself
so check mark on drone as well, and they heard flash 30 seconds ago, but it doesn't matter anymore for the flash.
Over to T1,
the latest info they have is here, but they haven't re-cleared this corner, so this repositioning from Izu is actually quite nice. If Trent doesn't dog this second time, he's about to dog. We're fine.
Yet another prowler. This could be Izu's undoing. There's the reveal.
Still gets the kill.
Holds his own for the first. Haunt thrown in from behind. He's looking for a second.
Oh my god, how does he get the wall bang?
Spike still on the floor, but Baby able to win out that
okay,
fight.
good answer is back.
Down by Leaf.
Buzz about to flash out.
Flash out of the garage window.
Does he get traded out?
Once again, puts
Paranoia comes in from his teammate.
Valen to recollect it. Leaf, the bodyguard from behind. The swing in though, and Buzz wins out the fight. Valen in a 1v3.
He was looking the wrong way. He's getting pinged. Fuck! Another OT. Yo, what's up, Kratos? How's it going, man? Long time no see. Another OT. I got time. I got 50 more minutes, chat. I got 50 more minutes. I'm stepping away on the side because I'm pulling my pants up.
At midnight, he has come alive.
This will look weird. It looks
we are
weird, doesn't
burning
it?
the midnight oil right now, and we may be going to split. We'll have to see, but it's crazy to me that both these teams get defender side wins. It's just great patience, great timing, but easy.
Okay, now I'm wearing my jacket and my window's open.
Of Garage was masterful and massive.
Oh no, I won't drive fast. My kid's daycare is like 3 minutes away.
There's no more intervention here. There is no more help from the coaching
I play Val on an Xbox controller. I mean, if you're playing Val console, it's fine. But if you're playing an Xbox controller on PC, yeah, you're a bad person. You're throwing my elo.
Lingering up,
what's up, David?
Not registering that whatsoever. Gets his kill and gets away scot-free.
That means you're losing the double tap. They popped it expecting that they were going to be able to clear through there, and they just can't.
Yeah, my kid's daycare is close, but I still send him to daycare because I want him to, one, build his immunity, two, learn from other kids and start being social at an early age, and three, picking up a lot of like discipline and stuff like that from the teachers. So he knows that he doesn't only have to. Oh, nice! That he doesn't only have to listen to his parents.
Taken down. Now just Munchkin and Stacks.
And then 4, so I could stream.
If they can clutch this out, a 2v4 from here.
One flash and a haunt.
Getting wall back after being dodged and flash. Agreed.
Real way to try to utilize those.
I do agree that it's smart to bring him to daycare first. Also, like, he'll be less shy when he goes to school, I think. Once he starts, like, kindergarten and stuff like that as well. Let's go, boys. Wait, everybody was struggling to get defensive rounds, and now everybody's struggling to get attacker side rounds.
Once again, get themselves match point.
I gotta pee, guys.
And this time it's Jogamo's turn to be the hero. He's the one who gets the 2 kills that completely nullify this hit from T1. Also losing Izu early there. I never looked that way.
Will an Odin be purchased in the next 3 rounds? No.
God, Jogamo.
Let's go. Brilliant.
None of these teams have used an Odin like the whole fucking game, which I'm surprised because I feel like Trent would be an Odin user. No,
once again,
he was like a big Odin user in the guard days.
A dire position.
It was like one of the first Odin players on Sova on the Ascent.
Can we go with this?
Hold the P. We have 10 more rounds here. True.
At what point?
Wait, that shock dart hurts.
One of these teams get those back-to-back round wins.
They're just gonna slam off the first contact I think they see here on A site. Because they haven't been doing that. Every time they kind of got spotted, it just stalled and then tried to slow things down. I think this time they're just going to go for it. Yeah, there you go.
Over the top, looking for a spot. Nothing going to be seen, but this is a stacked site for
2 big flashes for Jaw.
Jogamo curveball out, breaks the shield.
Big first kill.
It manages to break
big
Meteor.
second flash. There's 2 kills. There's people dying, and then Trent's going to clutch.
He needs so much
Never
more,
mind.
But he cannot find it.
I don't care. Trent doesn't need a clutch. Just give me the dub, boys.
It should be the moment for G2 to punch their ticket into the playoffs, and Baby
Bay finishes it. GG. Unless, no unless with Izu. No unless. No unless. All right, friends. I am so sorry that I can't stay to watch the interview and the draw show. I'm going to put it on audio on my phone so I can listen to it. But we'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, my plan is to stream some Valorant ranked games. Hopefully, we can move up to Ascendant 2 tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, from a 210 scoreline. But then after that, we're gonna stream some ranked games tomorrow, maybe some Slay the Spire, and then also on Friday we'll be back watch partying for sure for the playoffs of Masters Santiago. So don't thank me for the stream. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. So that was super fun. The chat keeps popping off, so I appreciate you guys keeping me busy, and then I'll just yap into the void through these watch parties. So say hi to Shio for me. Make sure he stays so he watches the draw show, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Much love. Bye-bye.
For T1, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of nightmares from that map, from that breeze, haunting them.